Good morning. We're here for the Springfield Lakes Radio Yacht Club DF65 Scratch Club Championships, and this is race number 1 of round 1. Beautiful mirable sailing conditions today. We've all just had a barbecue and a sausage sandwich, and everyone's pretty well relaxed for the sailing today, with a very light easterly blowing around about 4 kilometres an hour, and the boats are away. We raced 9 races today, with John Hurd, the PRO, organising the event today, with lots of volunteers helping out in the barbecue. So beautiful conditions here on the lake. It's a balmy 35 degrees at the moment, quite hot. However, we've got nice shade conditions here for the sailing, so it's not too bad. Going up to the top mark, we've got number 41 in first place at the moment. That's John Hocking. Followed through by the fleet. Actually, it's 673, which is Ian Gordon. Followed by 41 and 197, with the rest of the fleet coming through. We had a bit of a tuning session here with Mark Gents today. Mark was keeping an eye on all the boats, and where needed, providing some valuable tips, tuning tips, for the fleet to improve their sail settings and get the maximum performance in these light airs. What was interesting was there's a wide variety in the backstay positions. From some of the boats had their masts put forward for the lighter breezes. However, at the end of the day, the more preferred measurements was around that 946 measurement today. We also took the opportunity to weigh all the boats. There was 15 boats we weighed today, and there was quite a degree of variation, nearly 100 gram variation between the boats, with the lightest boat being around about, this is with the A+ rig and batteries, weighing in at 1260 up to 1360 grams, 1.36 kilograms. So a wide variety of weights and in those. But what was interesting was the heaviest boat, 221, which is Gary's boat, was winning the race from time to time, followed by the 2 lightest boats. So interesting to see that the weight didn't affect the overall performances of the boat. What was important was where you positioned your boats relative to the puffs and the breezes as they came through. Going down to the bottom mark now, we've got the whole fleet. It's a beautiful, beautiful view here across the lake as the 15-odd boats converge on number 423, who's leading the pack at the moment, and going around that bottom buoy. We have the results for the day which follow. and also a picture of beautiful scenery out here on the lake. Thanks also to Shelley and Ian who took the results today, and to Norm who made a cake for us all, keeping us happy and content with his cake making skills. Interesting to watch 4-2-3 covering 5-2 at the moment. So these light conditions certainly require some attention to the trim, but today was not so much about covering, but was about picking the shifts. And 2-2-1, that's Gary, has come across to the close side here and picked up a nice little puff, and is currently in first place at the moment. You'll see him shortly come into the view. But great conditions out here on the lake. The camaraderie and fun of the Springfield members is second to none, and they enjoy the fortunate sun covering gazebo on the side of the lake, which provides shade and protection from the sometimes cyclonic conditions here on the lake. As you can see here, Gary in 2-2-1 is in the lead, with the rest of the fleet coming through. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as we have lots of information and content on how to tune your boats and set up your rigs. Gary unfortunately touched the buoy there and is doing his penalty now, and that will cost him dearly. With 56 coming through, that's John, president of the club, followed by Mike in 52. So close racing on the lake as these three boats come down to the bottom mark. You can see here, importantly, to trim your sails, and you can see important to goose wing your jib when running downwind to get the maximum sail area. So important to have an ability on your winches to really pay out the main and the jib as far as possible to those 90, so that they're 90 degrees to the boat. The jib booms are 90 degrees, jib and main boom are 90 degrees. What you can see here is that 5-2 has gone directly to the buoy, whereas the other two are playing around with pushing each other out. That's caused them to lose that rounding position which they enjoyed previously. With 5-2 coming in first place around that bottom mark now. What you'll see now is 5-2 will cover those two boats going up to the finish. Lovely day out here on Springfield Lakes. With 9 races, results to follow, and coming in for a finish. Look forward to seeing you out in the water. The rest of the fleet coming through. Bye for now.
That was a great race. What do you think? Interesting. Yeah, would have. The heaviest boat, then the lightest boats. Was that nice, Liz?
Yeah.
That would have been a good race to.
Okay.
That's
Stop
good.
it?
Yeah, stop.